The following movie is rated R.
What's going on, y'all? It's Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. So let's go ahead and get down. So the first thing I want to talk about is this situation going down with TD Jakes. We know that he's been under scrutiny for the past year, going on 2 years, for these alleged things that have transpired on his watch, or under his watch rather. And Tyrone Blackburn, I know a lot of people look at him as a very shaky and not really solidified lawyer because of all of the hoopla that has been attached to him, but I've been sitting on some information for months now that accused the bishop of violating about 9 young men. Allegedly, I can't confirm or deny that those actions took place, but that's information that I have. But according to allhiphop.com, Tyrone Blackburn is preparing a class action lawsuit in federal court against TD Jakes, and he's accusing him of sexualabuse and trafficking involving multiple male accusers. Now, Tyrone says that he will represent a group of male survivors in a sweeping class action case. He also says because these alleged accusers were transported across state lines, basically puts TD Jakes in violation of the Federal Mann Act. Now, also in these filings, Tyrone mentions Cora Jakes, alleging that she engaged in manipulative behavior related to CHILD custody and a BUSC. Now, this feud between TD and Tyrone began when Tyrone decided to represent Dwayne Youngblood. Remember, Dwayne filed a lawsuit against TD Jakes accusing him of SA. Now, initially, Dwayne wanted to handle this issue behind the scenes, and he said, yo, if you cough up $6 million, I'll go away. But TD Jakes was like, hell nah, I'm basically going to turn around and sue you for defamation and Tyrone. Now, Tyrone was ultimately kicked off of the case because he used AI generated documents that had all sorts of errors on it. I don't understand. If you're a lawyer, why are you using AI? But that's what he did, and he was no longer representing Dwayne Youngblood. Now Tyrone has all of these accusers that are filing these lawsuits against TD Jakes, and he's going to represent all of them. I'm just going to say this: I have no direct connection to Tyrone, but I do have a connection to another lawyer, and let me just say this: there's a list out there and it's comparable to what I have. That's all I'm going to say, right? And I'm going to leave that right there. But anyway, let's move along, and I want to talk about Pastor Jamal Bryant because I got some very disturbing news yesterday, and I reached out to somebody that has strong ties in Atlanta to see if they had heard this same information. So let me take the time to read to you the DM that I sent someone and the reply that I got back. So I asked the homie, yo, just got word from blank that there was $1 million hit put on Pastor Jamal Bryant. Have you heard that within your circle, or is that a bunch of BS? I wanted to touch base with you because you are well connected within the Atlanta area. If you don't want to speak on it, I understand. Then he promptly responds and says, my brother, I would like to say good morning and I hope life is treating you well. I have heard that there was somebody trying to get Jamal, although I can't confirm who and what is the reason, but it has been a rumor floating around within recent weeks that they wanted to take him out. I don't know if it has to do with his recent politics or something way more personal. When I can get more information, I will forward it to you. Now, like I said initially, this was brought up during a conversation that I was having with someone on yesterday, and I decided to reach out to the homie that's well connected into the streets, a real big radio personality in Atlanta, and now he's confirming that he's heard that rumor as well. Man, listen, I don't even want to begin to speculate here. I just hope that this message gets to Pastor Jamal Bryant. I hope that he has a security team that's vice grip tight and things of that nature. I have no inclination why somebody would want to take out this brother. But listen, it's better to be safe than sorry. So I hope that he takes the initiative to take this serious and keep his head on a swivel and govern himself accordingly moving forward. But anyway, let's move along because I want to talk about the situation dealing with Katt Williams and a comedian by the name of Reggie Carroll. So there's this guy by the name of Billy Sorrells that is calling Katt Williams out because this comedian by the name of Reggie Carroll was deleted in front of his home. This guy by the name of Billy also calls out Monique and Red Grant. Now, I'm about to play you guys a clip. It's rather long, right? But it's definitely informative information and things like that. So I'm going to play the clip. It's about 6 minutes long, and then I'll be back to close the video.
I might need to go start tagging the blogs. So this is what we not going to do. Okay? What we not going to do is we not going to act like Katt, you didn't know who Reggie Carroll was. What we not gonna do is act like Red Grant, you ain't know who Reggie Carroll was. What we not gonna do is sit up here, Monique, and act like and downplay who the Reggie Carroll was. What we not gonna do is don't know what's up. Hey, this ain't gonna be a long rant. It's real simple. Katt Williams, you the truth teller. You the Lord of knowing so much truth. You the master of being able to tell everybody else that you the God of war. You ready for anything. Right? You the guy. You said my team versus whoever else. Well, Red, I called you, text you. I know you love Reggie. We all did. Reggie was a solid bro. He didn't pick sides. He let who they was. So, Katt Williams, tell me why Reggie Carroll died out your house. Tell us what happened to Reggie Carroll, Katt. Tell us what happened to Reggie Carroll. Tell us what happened. Tell us what happened. Yeah, go tag the blog. Don't sit here and be quiet now. Tre'vell Williams got court on Wednesday. A 6'8", 225-pound. Y'all know what size Reggie was. Reggie would hit more than 5 times. Why y'all left Reggie out there on the by your crib? Riddle me that. Everybody got so much to say. Tag 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Everybody want to talk about who's sucking and all this other bull. Tell us what my did. Katt. Tell us why. Tell us why Reggie Carroll died at your house. You got so much to tell about everybody. Tell us that. Let's not wait. You so far in the future knowing everything. Why can't you just tell us what the f*** on your street? Don't try and change the quick deed and say that ain't your crib. Don't do that. Don't do that. That man Reggie, rest in peace, got pronounced dead at the hospital. Hey, tell us what happened. You didn't have so much truth. Why you quiet? We ain't get a, hey man, RIP. Why you so quiet? Tell me. You said it's the year of truth? Well, tell the truth. Tell the truth. I'm waiting. We all waiting. Yeah, go on tag TMZ. Let's go and run this tonight. Nah, go on tag him. Go on tag him.
All right, so you guys just heard that. So just this past August the 20th, Reggie Carroll was deleted in front of Katt Williams' house. And it happened in South Haven, Mississippi. And I believe it was off of Burton Lane, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Burton Lane. And so Katt has not publicly addressed this, and I wonder why. You just had a fellow comedian that was on tour with you that got deleted in front of your house. Why haven't you spoke out about it, right? Now, the tour has been put on hold, and maybe Katt just needs some time to gather his thoughts, you know? But me personally, I would have spoken out about this situation already. But, you know, people operate differently given the circumstances, excuse me. And so we'll see if Katt speaks out about it. Maybe he will remain silent about the issue, given the advice from lawyers and things like that. But all in all, this situation is just incredibly sad. So rest in peace to Reggie Carroll. He was 52 years young. And I hope that his family and friends and things of that nature get some closure to what really happened to their family member and friend. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here. Feel free to drop down in the comments and leave your thoughts and assessments on everything I talked about during this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, go ahead and sub to the channel. I'll get with you guys later. Peace.
Thanks for watching.